What's up? We back for another episode of The Hustle. It's your boy Ryan Sayles and
this is Drakkar. What's going on?
Yeah, man, we got a lot to talk about.
We got a lot, baby. We got a lot, baby.
Well, the Lakers take the championship. LeBron Finals MVP, AD with a great effort, and I mean, I tip my hats to them, man. They played good. They did their thing, man. I can't hate on them, man. But look,
you tip.
I mean, they did have an easy road, but hey, they couldn't control that. They can't control that. They all they could do is play who plays. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna take nothing from them.
They played exceptionally well.
That's a fourth championship.
They played exceptionally well. That's the Lakers' 17th title, which ties Boston Celtics, and these whole playoffs. They just dominated everything. I mean, from the first round, people saw Damian Lillard, and when they played the song "Blow the Whistle," being that he's from Oakland, he's dancing. They had memes of that. They won 4 straight after that. The next series played the Rockets. Russell Westbrook yelling in the camera, all buck and all that. They won 4 games after that. The next series, Jamal Murray is playing, by the way, exceptionally well. And then he hit a big shot down the stretch, and he started doing a little shimmy and all that.
But he did get hurt that series.
Yeah, whatever. But we won 4 games, and they only won 1. And then the next series we get to the Heat in the finals. They win 2 games, but honestly, the only reason why I think they won 2 games is because
don't downplay.
No. Listen.
Put respect on that.
LeBron
2 triple doubles, bro.
No, look. LeBron knew that they had a hurricane coming down south, and he knew that people lights would go out. So he was like, well, you know what? I guess, since people lights could be off Friday,
oh my God,
I'm gonna just come back.
Oh my God,
and I'm gonna close it on Sunday, so the fans down south could celebrate with me.
Okay, so this is what I think. I think LeBron took your 6 games. I think they were obviously the better team the whole series. I mean, they gave up some games, but you could tell they was the better team on the paper and in person. So first off, I think LeBron took he let them go 6 games to try to prove some validity in it being an actual opponent. Come on now, them boys could not play with y'all. They don't even deserve to be on the court with y'all, honestly, bro. A 5th seed in the East, the least in conference, bro. Come on, bro. Like, just being real, man. Look, LeBron got his championship, you know what I'm saying? 4th ring out of what, 10?
Yeah.
Okay, no hate on that. 4th ring out of 10. I mean, hey, look, you almost there. You got some stuff to do. You getting closer in the GOAT battle. But
you getting closer?
You getting closer. You getting closer in the GOAT debate, man. But come on now, MJ, six rings, bro. 10 scoring champions.
You said that it was clear that they're a better team than the Lakers.
No, it was clear that the Lakers was a better team.
Yeah. The Lakers are a better team? Yeah, that's what you're saying?
Yes.
The Lakers are a better team?
Yes.
An all-around team, they were not better than us. I mean,
you're right.
As an all-around team, they were, honestly. The only difference is we had the greatest player of all time being LeBron James.
It did.
One of the best big men. I don't think in the league today being Anthony Davis.
I don't think any team with 2 top 5 players on their team should lose in a series. Now
2 top 5 players. So you're saying Anthony Davis is top 5?
When he wants to be.
When he wants to be.
You gotta admit, like, come on. Sometimes you might get 40. Sometimes you might get 21. But you got Bron, so it don't really matter. Lakers got their championship.
Yeah, but anyway, our role players did not come to play.
Rondo with 19 points in the final in game.
He had one game when he scored.
Bro, do not sit here and act like Rondo did not play great basketball the entire playoffs. He did, bro. He did exactly what they told him to do. He
came off the bench, and first of all, he didn't even play the whole entire playoffs because he was hurt. He didn't even play the whole entire playoffs, so I don't know what he's talking about.
When he was playing, man. When he was active on the roster, Rondo did what they expected Rondo to do. He made plays. I remember it was the end of game 3. I think that was game 3. They played Denver, and he had the inbound pass, and Anthony Davis the play was called for Bron, the GOAT, and he locked eyes with LeBron. He said LeBron didn't do nothing. So he gave it to Anthony Davis, and Davis hit the shot. Those type of IQ plays from Rondo, I mean, that helped. I ain't saying that, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying they just, put them over the hump.
IQ,
it helped them.
Throwing the top wide open, throwing over.
I mean, reading that the GOAT, the greatest player of all time, was not ready for the moment.
That takes a lot of smarts.
I mean,
throwing the top wide open.
You can't sit here and say Rondo.
The thing that I'm saying is that our role players were not better than the Heat's role players, being Danny Green, Alex Caruso. Even though Alex Caruso did have a big role in our victories and throughout this playoffs, they were not better than the Heat's role players.
No team.
Danny Green shot.
Listen, no team you played. No team you played. Role players was better. That shows that the NBA is about superstars. No team you played in the playoffs had better role players. Had worse role players than y'all.
Of course, so that means that they were supposed to win. The only thing,
but
the only
it's a superstar game.
The only thing, no, it's not. It's a team game. It's 5 players on the court at one time.
Show me the last team that got a ring with no superstars.
The Pistons.
How long ago was that?
First of all, they beat 5 Hall of Famers. Them.
Chauncey Billups not a superstar.
They beat 5 Hall of Famers. Them. The Dallas Mavericks, and they beat LeBron James. Who else?
Dirk Nowitzki isn't a superstar?
That's one superstar.
That's what I said.
Against LeBron
Miami
James?
didn't have one superstar.
Miami didn't have a superstar?
No.
At the time?
I'm talking about when they played the Lakers. Man, look, man.
Jimmy Butler isn't a superstar?
Okay, man. No, I don't think so. I think he has the ability to be one, but I don't think he shows superstar.
Now he's not a superstar.
He's not.
The man had a 35-point triple-double, and he's the only person in NBA history that played LeBron James in the finals to outscore him or out-rebound.
What do you want to say? Jim Butler ain't never played like that. Okay. But anyway,
this is first time making it to the finals.
We got other stuff to talk about. So, next, man, the Warriors. Okay. Who do you think? I say it like this: who do you think has the best chance to get back to the finals? I
don't know why you brought up the Warriors. I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what you.
That's what the topic is. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know why
it's obvious that we're talking about the Warriors, man.
I don't know. So you're saying they have the better chance?
Yes.
They didn't even make the playoffs.
Oh my goodness!
They didn't make the playoffs this year.
Who didn't make the playoffs last year that won a championship this year? Can you say that team for me?
Los Angeles.
So why is it a question that the Warriors can't do it?
Because
they were hurt. It's the exact same thing.
They don't have the greatest player of all time.
Oh my God.
The Los Angeles Lakers do. They have LeBron James.
LeBron is not the GOAT. Stop saying that, please, bro. You don't believe that.
Yes, I do.
Oh my gosh. Okay, whatever. The Warriors.
I don't know who you think.
The Warriors have the second pick in the draft. They have Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, Draymond Green, the core of a team that went 73-9, with the exception of Andre Iguodala and Sean Livingston and like those other players that was there. But they have that core, and what they have is the second pick in the draft. Maybe they can get a James Wiseman. I don't know. Maybe they'll trade it and get somebody like who? Giannis. I don't know.
Yeah, they'll need to do that to get there, because we all know that they can't. That core, they can't beat a healthy team.
Me knowing Bob Myers, I have faith that he will make the right decision to put the Warriors in the best position to win basketball games.
Yes, but back to your question, you said that. What did you ask? Who has the best chance?
Yes.
And it's the Los Angeles Lakers. They are the favorites to win. And I'm not the only one saying this. Vegas is saying this, and ESPN is saying this. So
I mean,
I'm not the only person that's saying this. So
ESPN also said the Clippers were going to win the championship. Do we really listen to them?
They said that?
Yes.
Yeah, but they also said that the Los Angeles Lakers going to win it. They also said that Denver had a chance. They also said Houston had a chance, and they also said the Blazers had a chance.
Hey, Warriors. It's going to happen. It's gonna happen.
So you have them. So okay. So being that there's 8 teams that makes the playoffs, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this year's 8 teams, we all know. So who do you think that they have to take out of the playoffs this year to put themselves in?
That's not
Memphis?
hard. Yeah, Memphis easily.
Okay.
But I think they'll have a better record than Utah. I think they'll have a better record than Portland, and I think they'll have a better record than. Maybe the Nuggets. I don't know. I mean, they're going to be nice, but they might have a better record than them. This is the same core, same superstars that went 73-9. I'm not worried about them making the playoffs. I can tell you that now. A healthy Warriors, they in the playoffs. We're not worried about that.
Okay, but if they don't get a superstar, like I said, their championship aspirations are.
Okay, first off, they have a lottery pick coming. If they don't get a superstar, a lottery pick is going to be playing with them, along with Andrew Wiggins, Klay Thompson, Stephen Curry, Draymond Green, Marquise Chris. He's a great big man as far as, you know what I'm saying, he's an athletic big.
Yeah.
And they got some good pieces on the bench too. So I mean, look, I know you don't believe in them now. It's okay. Everybody didn't believe in the Lakers at first.
If they don't get a superstar, they will not be in a position to win a championship. I don't have them beating the Clippers.
They have two.
Without another superstar.
Why do they need two superstars? I mean, why do they need three superstars?
Because they hadn't done anything in the finals without having three superstars against a healthy team.
So many. If they not do that in this situation, LeBron, man, look, the Warriors gonna be there. The Warriors gonna be there.
LeBron was playing with me and you on the court against the Warriors. I mean, and he went 6 games with that.
The Warriors gonna be there.
But you saw what happened next year.
Look, that's enough time for that, bro. We got to move on. We got to move on. The world was in awe as we saw Dak Prescott go down with a compound fracture in his ankle.
Oh my God!
That changed a lot of things for the NFL and changed a lot of things for the Dallas Cowboys in that.
And it changed a lot of things for him too.
Dak Prescott, yes. So we all know that he was dealing with a contract. They was trying to get a negotiation going in the offseason that turned out to have no conclusion.
Mm-hmm, to be a franchise tag.
Yeah, so they franchise tagged him for $36 million, and Dak Prescott turned down a $150 million contract. It was about $34 million a year. He turned that down.
Yeah, I'm not sure it was 150. It was.
I'm saying it was worth 150 million, the whole contract.
Yeah.
But he turned it down because he felt like he was worth more than that, which is understandable. But now he's out. He has a superstar quarterback, a superstar caliber, franchise caliber quarterback coming in as his replacement. And what do you think this means for Dak Prescott?
First of all, I don't know what superstar. I don't know what superstar you're talking about. All I see is Andy Dalton, a player that's never won a playoff game. So I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't think he's a franchise quarterback?
I don't think he's a superstar caliber quarterback. But no, I do not think that. I don't know why you think that, but
I think he's a great quarterback.
For Dak Prescott, he's in kind of a bad spot right here. So we all know that he wanted the big contract, and in my opinion, I think he deserves it because looking at the Cowboys, I mean, you paid Zeke, you paid the offensive lineman, you paid the receiver, and you paid your defense. So I mean, your quarterback position is the most important position on the field, and I feel like you should take care of him. Well, and also being that the Cowboys' history with their quarterbacks, they're known to pay him, being in Tony Romo. If you remember, in 2013, they gave Tony Romo whatever he wanted, but we all know Jerry Jones and Tony Romo were like that, so they had a good relationship.
Well,
but
I don't know. I don't know what this means for Dak. Honestly, I think he should have taken that contract. And that was my opinion when it first happened. Not saying that he's not worth whatever, but I just think it was a better thing to do as far as what I'm saying. First of all, the contract wasn't a bad deal. Like, Dak hasn't really done. He's had numbers, but they haven't been to like a point. Like they haven't been producing. He's been producing numbers, but it hasn't gotten him anywhere. Like this year, he was like through 4 games, he threw the most yards of any quarterback in the history of the NFL, and they were 1-3, and they could have been 0-4 without a crazy comeback on the Falcons. So I think, so like his numbers, I feel like
when you're down, that's when you throw the ball. So of course he's gonna have a lot of yards.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, and that I don't think, and that's the thing about Dak. Like, I don't know, I don't know. I just feel I feel for him. He got a bad injury. Some people don't come back the same from these type of injuries, and I think from a Jerry Jones standpoint, you gotta feel some type of pain with seeing seeing your player go down. But what do you think he thinks as far as the contract? Do you think he's looking to pay Dak now more than he was before?
I don't think he's looking to pay Dak more. I think he's waiting to see what Andy Dalton has in store for the Dallas Cowboys.
I'm scared for Dak.
And that's why I'm scared.
I'm scared for Dak because
they're in the worst division in football right now.
I might have talked big on Andy Dalton, but when we first started, I might have said a little much. But he is still a really good quarterback. I mean, his situation wasn't the best. He came in with the Bengals, and he never had protection. He hit AJ Green. They went. I think he 0-4 in the playoffs.
He's 0-4 in the playoffs.
But he's gotten them there.
He's gotten there, yeah.
And he's gotten them there in a division with the Ravens and the Steelers, and we both know over the last 15 years those teams have been very strong,
dominant.
So like I think Dak is really, I don't know. I think he's in a vulnerable position right now because if Andy Dalton can go and maybe win, 8 of these games, I think they weighing their options at this point, and it's going to be scary for him. But I do think,
9-7,
but I think they can get that, especially in the division. I mean, they're not in a strong division, so they about to see them teams.
That's all it takes to win a division. 9 or 8 games.
And don't let them win a playoff game. Then it's really gonna get scary for them. So I don't know. I think Jerry Jones. I think they had a little plot. They not knowing he was gonna get hurt, but bringing Andy Dalton in, that's a really good backup.
Yeah.
So I mean, that was kind of putting pressure on Dak in a sense already. Yeah. Because like if you don't perform, we got somebody. Yeah. So now that he's went down, I don't know. I think that might be tough on Dak, but we'll have to see how the Cowboys play without him. So that's all for the hustle today, man. We appreciate all the viewers out there, and we